So there are a couple of videos I found on the internet, on YouTube, and I just want to react to they are quite interesting. So let's just have a look at it.
Let's be honest. I have some fantastic examples of this. Let's watch. Okay, so we've got a lady that looks pretty rough there. Looks like me in the morning. Maybe Jeffree Star in the afternoon. I'm not too understand. I'm not too sure. I think she looks like Shrek at the moment. Now she's coating it on. She's using a lemon there to push shit into her face. She's got. I think that's cultural. Okay, so she's gone from looking like that to that. Women are liars, mate. Okay, this lady looks like she's. I don't know what she looks like. Holy! You fucking liars.
Okay, this is like the magic of makeup, and this is basically what a lot of girls use these days. And you see a girl, man, you see a girl on the street, she's all dressed in makeup and looking so beautiful. But when you see her without makeup, she's completely different. She looks completely different. Some of them look very awful. I'm not gonna lie. Some people actually look awful when they think of those makeup from their faces. And this, let's just.
Makeup's the biggest lie of all time. You can go to bed with a 10 and wake up next to Hagrid's corpse. Sorry for all the Hagrid fans out there. That's too far.
Yeah, that was too.
Do you think men who take off the body parts and put on women body parts, you know, like breasts and all that, and put on dresses, are they women or are they still, are they women or are they still men?
Sorry, ask the question again?
You know how they're transgenders?
Uh-huh.
Look at this. Transgenders now, and they're confused about their identity. So you heard of Bruce Jenner, right? Mm-hmm. We all know Bruce is a man. Well, he took off the body part. Where you going?
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving?
Because.
What?
Because what you're saying is extremely offensive and I'm not going to sit here for it.
Come and tell me why.
She's a feminist, but she couldn't handle the truth. I mean, I don't actually see anything wrong with what he asked. Man, what is wrong with Americans? Like, these people are going crazy. Why on earth would a man dress like a woman? What the fuck does it mean to identify as a woman? What does that even mean? Like, how do you wake up in the morning as a man and say I identify as a woman and everybody begins to treat you as a woman? That sounds like a mental problem. Actually, that sounds like a mental problem. Because it looks like in America, there is this division between, they call the right wing and the left wing, the leftists and the right wing. There is the liberals, the people that support the whole transgender mental stuff, and then there is a conservative that appears to be the same people. And I think this man is probably a conservative. I mean, let's just.
You're running?
Yep.
But I thought you were open-minded. You're not open-minded?
Nope, what you're saying is hurtful and very dangerous.
But true.
Now, baby, please don't go.
Are you leaving?
Yep.
I thought you were a strong woman.
He said, I thought you. He said, I thought you were a strong woman. Clearly, this woman is not a strong woman. This one is not strong.
Ladies, how are we going to get on the same page? We agree on most shit, right? You think that we disagree on a lot, sweetheart? Like what? Like what? Really? I went to one of them women's marches and we had a lot in common. I saw those girls screaming, "Free the nipple!" That sounds pretty good. They were screaming, "We should be able to have sex with as many guys as we want." Yes, you should.
Yes, you should.
And if we get pregnant, we should be able to abort it. Hopefully. And we need to work so we can pay our half. Hallelujah! Fellas, get down here! It's happening! We've reached common ground!
This is actually this is something men actually wish for, but they don't say it. Like, I mean, it's not right. It's not right. I'm not pro-abortion. I don't support this abortion stuff. But what he's saying, a lot of men actually secretly wish that if I have sex with a girl and she gets pregnant, let her have the right to abort it. Like she can just, I don't want this pregnancy. I just guys actually want that. Do you think guys want to pay child support? Although in Africa, yeah, in Nigeria is actually different. Child support. It's not really a compulsory thing, but in Africa, in Nigeria, it's a little different. It's a little different from what he's saying. The girls are protesting. These are some of the things that men actually wish. Like, okay, you want to pay your other half. Yes, you should have responsibilities. I mean, if we can share everything equally, I'm fine with it. Men actually want that.
It was unbelievable. These women were fighting for the right to become the men they've always hated. Just walking around with their shirts off, fucking whoever, not worried about the kid. I'm like, are y'all feminists or fuckboys? What is this shit?
Women fighting to become the men they've always hated. That's actually deep. That's a very deep statement.
Can you describe your dream man? Is he
Ryan Gosling.
Is he
Ryan
okay?
Reynolds.
Okay. I'm glad you said that.
Gerard Butler.
I'm glad you say that. Is he's taller than you, correct?
Yeah.
Stronger than me.
He could probably beat you up in a fight, right?
I want him to be able to bench press me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's stronger than you, he's taller than you. Does he earn more money?
Yeah.
She said she wants him to be able to bench press her. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and y'all think y'all are equal.
So, but there's
We're going. Okay.
Okay. He actually said something very sensible right there. And you think you're both equal. I mean, you want him to earn more than you. You want him to bench press you. Most probably, you want him to fight, to be able to defend you and all that. And you can do none of these things. And you want equality. How is that equality, man? These girls are delusional.
Michael, do you know what the leading cause of death for pregnant people is?
Pregnant people?
Mm-hmm.
Mothers? Women?
If you'd like.
She just... The leading cause of death for pregnant people. What does she mean by pregnant people? Pregnant women. There is... That shouldn't even be a statement. Pregnant people. What the fuck does she mean by pregnant people? Wait.
To call them mothers? Not all of them are mothers, but if you'd like to call them that.
What are they if they're not mothers?
They're pregnant people.
What people other than mothers are pregnant?
Does it bother you to use inclusive language?
Well,
It's just interesting
I
because-
prefer to use precise language.
It's interesting because you come into this conversation, trying to hold this moral superiority, but then
I try to be moral when I can, but I...
Right, but when I use inclusive language, which it only takes a couple extra syllables to use inclusive language,
To include
and
who?
it seems to include people who don't, identify as women but can become pregnant.
I include people who don't identify as women. How can a person identify as a woman if you are not a woman? If you're not a woman, you're not a woman. Man, you can't do that shit in Nigeria, man. Nah. America is becoming something else. Like, you can't do this shit in Nigeria. You're a man, you want to identify as a woman. You'll beat the hell out of you, man.